Good morning, everybody. It's Jon McFarlane here, and it's 15th of June, 2015. And this is the Three Little Pigs and No Indicators trading strategy in the markets this morning. First up, Aussie dollar. We've got a weekly trend down, and we've got the daily trend down. The last trade was a losing trade. So what we're waiting for now is a close below the moving average on the 4-hour, and we'll be back into another short trade here. It's been a little bit choppy here. We've had a few losers, but hopefully we'll soon see a move like this if the Aussie weakens further. So just waiting for that confirmation on the 4-hour. Euro GBP, we're in a short trade from here. Some of you asked me, do I exit the trade because the daily moves up? The answer is no, I don't. So still in this short trade here, and probably this gap's going to fill here from the weekend, and then maybe we'll see the Euro GBP weakness, and we'll be able to move that stop down. So stop's quite far away at the moment, so nowhere near break even or any profit on this trade. So we just have to wait for this gap to fill and then hopefully see some downside. Euro JPY, we're up and up on the weekly and the daily, and as you can see here on the 4-hour chart, we're down still. So we're waiting for a new long signal here, so price to close somewhere here above the moving average and take a new long position on Euro JPY. Euro USD, we've got a bit of a mix here. So the weekly's down, quite away from the moving average. Don't expect any long trades here. So the daily, we need the daily to roll over here and come to the downside. Probably won't happen today. And then we'll wait for that short signal on the 4-hour chart. GBP USD, this is a bit of a similar kind of pattern to Euro USD, as they do move in tandem quite often. So the weekly's down, it's quite similar to the Euro USD chart. Daily's up, so we basically need the daily and the 4-hour to roll over here to get a trade to the short side. Quite unlikely that we'll get anything on the long side here. Certainly not this week. USD CAD, the weekly's up, and it's quite the opposite of Euro USD and GBP USD. So the weekly's up. We're quite away from this moving average. So the only thing that we're going to look for here is long trades. So for that to happen, obviously we need the daily to move above this moving average, and then the 4-hour to give us that confirmation with the close above the moving average. USD Swiss, we're actually in a trade here from this candle. And hopefully we'll just see further weakness. If we do, then we're involved, and it's quite choppy. So you know, there's big support down here around about the 0.9 level. So we might see a little bit of money here. We just have to wait and see. But we're involved here on the short side at present. If you're not, if you didn't get in on this trade, obviously, depending when you're watching this video, if you're watching it live, you can get in now. If you're watching on YouTube, anything around about this level, then you can still get in. On to USD JPY. I pointed this out in the newsletter. At the weekend, we basically had a really lovely trade here, something like 20 times, 16 to 20 times our initial risk. Took a couple of losers here. And what we're waiting for now, the weekly and daily are still up. So waiting for a close here above the moving average on the 4-hour chart, and we'll get involved again and see if we can see USD JPY push up above this 126 level. If it does, and we get the signal, which we will, then we'll be involved and hopefully make some more money here. Okay, last but not least, gold. I mention it as always, it's not something I generally trade. So the weekly's down, the daily's down, and on the 4-hour chart, we're just waiting now for this to roll over, close below the moving average. And those of you that trade gold will get involved when you see that signal, or you get the alert on your phone, or however else you've set up the Three Little Pigs indicator. which you can of course get over on the website. Right, on to no indicators. No change here from the report I sent out at the weekend. As you know, we were in a long trade here and we got stopped out for about 40% of our initial risk. Took the short trade, stop loss up here. Not sure, there it is. So stop loss up here, and we've just been sort of ranging here since the entry. Been in profit, been in a loss, and currently we're losing here on this trade. So if you're not in this trade, you can of course take an entry here and place your stop loss up here. So just waiting for this now to break this low. If it does, we'll move the stop down to here, or else we'll get stopped out and taken into a long trade. So just patience here. I don't expect much action this week. On the Euro USD, we're long here. Last week we just broke the high here and moved the stop loss up. So I think it's about 35–40% of our initial risk here. So we just need this now to push up, break this high, and move our stop again. Or else, if it rolls over, we'll just get taken out and get taken into a new short position. If you're not in this trade, you can actually get in round about this level, and you can place a stop loss here instead of down here. So you can have a nice reduced risk trade here, maybe just 0.5% instead of 1% if that's what you usually trade, because you've got a nice tight stop where we've moved the trailing stop to. Euro JPY, as per the report at the weekend, nearly got, it was actually just within a pip or so, and I do expect this probably to get taken out. I'm not worried. If we push up higher, then you know we're involved. We've got an in the money stop here. Okay, it's only a little bit of money, but nonetheless, it's a risk-free trade now. So I do expect this to get taken out and roll over here and take the short position. As I say, if it surprises us and shoots off up and breaks this high, then we'll just wait and see what price action does, so that we can move this stop to lock in more profits. And on that note, thank you all for joining in, and all the very best to all of you.